A live bullet. Fingerprints, Colonel Mustard. Wrench. Fingerprints, Mrs. White and Professor Plum. A small key under the table. The spare key to the safe. Fingerprints, Mrs. White. Electric wires taped to handle of safe door. Fingerprints, Mrs. White and Colonel Mustard. Knife hidden. Fingerprints, Miss Scarlet, Mrs. Peacock and Mr. Body. Blood on knife. Tests show blood to be Mr. Body's. A letter and receipt from antique dealer to Mr. Body, thanking him for his excellent custom over recent months. Fingerprints, Mr. Body and Mrs. Peacock. A pen under the chair. It belongs to Mr. Green. Bloodstains. Tests show blood to be Professor Plum's. Bin. Smashed cup with cloth. Stain on cloth. Tests show stain to be coffee and blood. The blood cannot be identified.
Going to talk, and when she does, we're both in the dock. So unless you want to explain all this to the judge, no,
I'm not going to do it.
Look, I'll make sure your little blackmail racket comes out into the open, and my friends from London will be coming to see you, Professor. But if I'm in jail, there'd be nothing I could do to stop them, would there? They don't like blackmailers.
What will they do to me?
I think you'd be better off if the police did lock you up. There. Good boy. Go and deal with Bonnie. It's your only chance.
No, take it away. Take it away. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I saw someone in the library, and I'm not saying who, pulling some books out of the bookcase. I thought the person was trying to find a book to read, but then that person put something in at the back of the bookcase. It looked like a gun to me.
You think the murder took place in the kitchen? But who was the murderer? Which weapon do you think they used? And this is your accusation? You think the murderer was Mrs. White in the kitchen with the gun?
Congratulations, you've got it all right. Let's go back and have a look at it step by step and see how it happened.
More than one person in the house was terrified that Mr. Body had discovered they'd been stealing his antiques for some time, but only Mrs. White had the guts to do anything about it. She found her weapon by pure chance. She knew the professor had hidden something behind the books in the library. She was watching him. When she pulled them out, she found the gun lying there, where Professor Plum had left it. She pushed the gun into her apron pocket, replaced the books, and hurried out of the room. But Mrs. White had put the books back upside down. She knew that Mr. Body kept the bullets in the desk drawer in his study, so she helped herself. leaving her fingerprints on the box as she did so. After dinner, Mrs. White was alone in the kitchen. She was just about to leave when Mr. Body walked in. He wanted her to make coffee for him. She waited until the right moment, and then she drew the gun. Mr. Body's cup shattered on the floor. Mrs. White cleaned up as best she could. She threw the cloth and the cup into the kitchen waste bin, but she was in such a hurry that she missed a few fragments of the cup. She knew that she had to get rid of the gun, so Mrs. White slipped into the billiard room and hid it in the little drawer where Mr. Body kept the chalk for the cues.
And that is how Mr. Body met his end. Why not come back and try to solve the next murder mystery at Arlington Hall?